What to watch for in the college football playoffs? What's up, guys? Swift here, covering everything Chicago Bears. Today is the start of the college football playoffs. Two big games. We have Michigan taking on TCU and Georgia versus Ohio State. Unfortunately, Fields' former teammate and potential draft prospect Jackson Smith-Njigba, or JSN, will not be playing in this one. He, like a lot of draft-eligible players, skipped the bowl games to prepare for the NFL draft. However, there are quite a few big-name players to keep an eye on if you are watching these games. Today, I'm going to give you some potential draft prospects that will be playing and why you should keep an eye on them. I'll cover the TCU and Michigan game first, and the guy I want to talk about is defensive tackle Mazi Smith. He's an absolute freak. Coming in at number 1 on Bruce Feldman's freak list, he's an insane athlete at 6'3", 337 pounds, and he could play 3 tech or nose tackle for our defense. I've watched a lot of tape on this guy, and I do believe he can play 3 tech for sure. He's done it at Michigan and had a lot of success. He honestly looks better there most of the time. He recently was arrested for having a loaded gun at a traffic stop. Always hate to see that. He will play in the college football playoffs, but he may face off-season trouble from it, and you have no idea how Ryan Poles will feel about that, but it could cause him to slide down in the draft. He faces off against TCU's highly rated center prospect who switched to guard this season, Steve Avila. Avila has not given up a sack all year. It should be quite a battle, and one that scouts will be watching when Avila and Mazi Smith square off in the trenches. Another guy on Michigan who could fill a huge need is their center, Olu Oluwatimi. He's 6'3", 307 pounds, and just won the Remington Trophy as the nation's top center. He allowed 7 sacks as a true freshman at Virginia, but gave up 0 sacks as a sophomore, regressed a bit as a junior, and then transferred to Michigan for his senior season and has been dominant all season, not allowing a single sack. Oluwatimi is definitely a guy to keep an eye on as we need a center. Also on Michigan's offensive line is Ryan Hayes at tackle and Zach Zinner at guard. All 3 should be drafted. Michigan has an awesome offensive line this year. TCU's offense also features top-ranked receiving prospect and likely first-round pick Quentin Johnston. He's 6'4", 215, and blazing fast. He had 900 yards and 5 TDs on the season. He is a playmaker. And now we get to the Georgia versus Ohio State game. There are quite a few prospects to watch, including 2 that could be in play for the Bears' first-round pick and plenty more that could be in play in the later rounds. All eyes should be on Georgia defensive tackle Jalen Carter, who has been heavily mocked to the Bears for months now. He gets a chance to show the world again why he is the best defensive lineman in the nation. He's one of my favorite players in the entire draft and a guy that I believe we definitely will consider taking if we make a pick in the top 4 of the draft. And then there are also 3 of the top offensive tackle prospects in the entire draft playing in this one game. Ohio State features 2 of them, with left tackle Paris Johnson Jr., a potential top 10 pick, and DeJuan Jones, a physically dominating right tackle who's slated to go in the 2nd round. Ohio State's offensive line also features one of the nation's best center prospects, Luke Whippler. So there's 3 guys on that Ohio State line that you can definitely keep an eye on. Meanwhile, Georgia has top tackle prospect Broderick Jones as well, who should also go in the 1st round. And they have one of the nation's top center prospects in Cedric Van Pran. Also, keep an eye on Georgia cornerback Kelee Ringo, another potential top 10 pick. Ohio State also features multiple other draft prospects. The guy I'll be watching is the defensive end and pass rusher, Zach Harrison. He could be a perfect second round pick if we land Jalen Carter in the first round. I know a lot of you guys don't watch college football, but the playoffs are pretty awesome and get more views than normal. So if you do plan to check it out, keep an eye out for these guys. I'll be breaking down all of the draft prospects this offseason. Stay tuned, I have more coming. Please hit the like button for me. And until next time, bear down.